Has the Raiders front office completely lost their minds? Or did we just pull off the biggest steal of the draft? Tom Telesco is playing games with Germad McCoy's knee, and if this kid needs surgery, we just threw a valuable draft pick straight in the trash. And it gets worse. That bizarre Tyree Wilson trade blew a massive hole in our defense. And now we're banking on seventh-round rookies to save the day. Buckle up and smash that like button, because today is pure chaos in Vegas, and I'm exposing it all. We need to talk about the ticking time bomb named Germad McCoy. Let's cut to the chase. The Raiders traded up to the top of the fourth round to draft a guy that 31 other franchises were terrified to touch. Make no mistake, McCoy is a first-round talent. Fast, explosive, ran a 4.37 at his pro day. The dude is an absolute monster in coverage. But he's got a knee issue so incredibly shady, it kept him sidelined for the entire 2025 season. And here is the fact that is driving me absolutely insane. Our front office drafted the guy without even knowing the actual severity of the injury. You heard that right. VP of Player Personnel Brandon Hunt literally said on Zoom that they still need to get the kid in the building to see if he needs another surgery. Are you kidding me? We spend valuable draft capital moving up for a player, and our medical evaluation is basically, let's wait and see. The lack of clarity before pulling the trigger is ridiculous. My immediate reaction? Half of me wants to smash my TV, and the other half is dreaming of him locking down AFC West receivers, because the impact on our secondary is completely boom or bust. If our medical staff, led by Alex Guerrero, can work some magic and bulletproof that knee, we just robbed the league blind. We got an elite CB at a massive discount. But the reality hurts. There is a huge chance McCoy doesn't even see the field in 2026. The franchise is already doing damage control, saying they'd rather he take a redshirt year to be 100% for 2027. Honestly, project that onto our immediate future. We play in a division with Patrick Mahomes. We need help right now. If McCoy goes under the knife, the pressure on our secondary is going to be astronomical. I love his ceiling. The tape doesn't lie with those picks. But taking a blind gamble on such a premium position, it's like playing Russian roulette. If this blows up in their faces, heads will roll in the front office. The brutal truth is, their so-called delicate plan is just praying to the football gods the MRI isn't a disaster. Brace yourselves, Raider Nation, because 2026 might be a forced redshirt year for our supposed savior. If Germad McCoy's knee already has you sweating bullets, wait until you see the madness going on at the bottom of our roster. The domino effect hit hard when we finalized the Tyree Wilson trade. We shipped him off to the Saints for peanuts, a seventh-round pick. So much for that first-round dream. And to patch up that colossal hole on the defensive line for our new 3-4 scheme, we went and grabbed Brandon Cleveland in the dying moments of the draft. Look at the desperation and the pressure on this coaching staff right now. Rob Leonard is going to have to turn water into wine with Cleveland, who is a raw developmental project simply because we didn't have the money or the patience to try and salvage Tyree. Was it a cold, calculated move by the front office? Yes. Was it a cost-cutting cap move? Absolutely. But our depth in the defensive trenches now relies on a guy drafted when everyone was already packing up to go home. Cleveland has to prove in training camp he's not just another camp body. But where it gets really terrifying is the secondary. Remember how I just said McCoy might be heading to the OR? This is where the plan goes off the rails, and Hezekiah Masses enters the chat. This kid is going to be thrown to the wolves with zero mercy. With our absurd lack of depth at cornerback, a problem we all know will take multiple off-seasons to actually fix. Masses making the 53-man roster isn't just a possibility for a late rounder. It's mandatory. It's pure survival mode. The coaching staff will have to force-feed his development. He's going to get meaningful Sunday snaps way ahead of schedule, sharing the field with Eric Stokes. The bright side? He builds thick skin fast. The downside? Late-round rookie corners getting baptized by fire usually become target practice for elite NFL quarterbacks. And to wrap up this package of rookies who have to save our skin, we have safety Dalton Johnson. The front office is absolutely in love with this kid. The plan here is actually kind of smart. Pair Dalton up with Traden Stukes, recreate that college chemistry, and use him as a special teams anchor and heavy defensive rotational piece. With McCoy potentially hitting injured reserve, Dalton is a lock to make the team. But the harsh reality is we shipped off expensive veterans, and now our rebuild leans on hungry rookies. The margin for error is gone. Either this new blood produces from day one, or we're in for a long, painful season. To sum up this madness, we drafted an elite talent in McCoy who might not even touch the grass. We dumped the Tyree Wilson bust, and now our defense is on life support, relying on late-round draft picks. The ceiling is sky high, but the floor is incredibly low. Now I want to hear the truth from you guys down in the comments. Would you risk McCoy's rookie year with a surgery right now, or force him to play through it? Let me know below, and until the next video, just win, baby.